It's in the back too.
Yeah, it's not too bad, man. I'm trying to get a new intro as well, man. So hope we get this thing rocking, man. We live
Sundays and Wednesdays, yeah, 8:00 on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's the crew and you. Let's go.
You can't get any better.
Best thing about it, the way he did it the right way.
With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Do y'all have anything to say about
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. Congratulations to my dog, Chuck Little John, the OG.
Y'all didn't know I've been changing hats all night, have you?
No.
You've been doing that. And so look, let me tell you, those dudes were the first one that I ever seen with the full tracksuit and no drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that you can be at the bottom, you can be anything you want to be, and when that happens, you can be a champion like me.
Can you imagine 100 people just all yelling?
With the crew and you, to the crew and you. With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. I'm your boy G. To my right hand side, we got the OG. Disappointed. Chuck Little John. And underneath this old man, we got Decatur. Move this.
Please tell me say line. Don't it say line?
It don't say anything.
Dang. Okay.
Move this. We don't know what it says. Corey Davis.
There you go.
Who is that dude next to you?
And then we got a surprise guest, Pittsburgh Steelers own Rodney.
Quarterback list, right?
I'm hosting the show tonight. We're changing all the topics.
There we go. What we talking about, Rodney?
We're talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Ain't nothing to talk
No
about.
quarterback.
Crash over the Dallas Cowboys.
with no quarterback.
Hey, don't get personal, Corey. You a Falcon.
Right. It's okay. Come on. Come on, baby.
Let's welcome everybody out there. My dog Kamarie White, Rodney Little John, my dad Larry Wright, James Little John, and anybody else that may be out there on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Remember, when you come to the channel, man, tell a friend, bring a friend, and don't come by yourself. This is episode 86, season 5. We got great shit. We're going to jump into last week, Wednesday, we had the schedule release. Today, y'all know how we do. Now we got to go over the schedule. And we got to go ahead and give our predictions before the real predictions come out. All right. So everybody wants to know what we think about our team and our schedule and how we're going to do. And this is, of course, when we do it, it's everybody's saying right now, everybody's healthy. So we're picking these before the training camp, before mini camp, before any preseason games. This is just what we see going on right now. So we will do that. Nice background feel. Welcome on, big dog. But you all can look a little bigger. Okay, I can make us bigger. Let me. But if I make us bigger, we're gonna kind of cover up the whole screen. So let me show you.
We do look smaller. I get what he's saying.
Yeah, we look smaller, but then it kind of covers up everything. You know, nobody want to see our face anyway. You know. Let's see. Move it to the side like that right there.
I guess, yeah, he focused on the background versus us.
And then this right here. So I made a couple different ones that we can try to. Y'all like that right there?
That's cool.
So my wife said we need to be a little bit bigger also.
Yeah.
But hey, however it works, you know.
Yeah, they say, okay, everybody want to see our face. Okay, they want to see our face. Okay, let me. All right.
He took all that time to make that background there. So everybody want to see your face, man.
They like to see the face. All right, man. So, but before we do it, man, let's before we jump into anything, let's how you all doing, fellas?
Doing good.
Doing good.
I'm out with the fam now, trying to get back to the house. Working that court required quality time.
Did you say court required?
Hey, you know, hey, when you get married, you gotta go through the court system. Court required. Nah, you know, I'm a weekend dad, so we got to get a lot of stuff done when, you know, on these 2 days. So a lot of times it kind of touches close to when showtime starts. So that's why I'm saying I'm running a little bit behind. But other than that, I'm with my crew over here. You feel me?
Okay. Yes, sir. OG, how you feeling, bro?
I'm doing pretty good. Rather be where you are, but hey, that ain't happened, so.
Yeah. I heard that we weren't too far from you, man. We might sneak up there and pick you up, bro. Just be on the lookout, man. We might pull up in the driveway, dog.
So tell them, for those who don't know where you are right now, or maybe the OG could tell the people where you are and what you're doing at this moment.
Well, if y'all was on the show last week, y'all probably heard, you know, what we said, but I've been invited to join in what the OG and the Little Johns and what they have been doing for now 26 years.
Wow.
And it's the Negro National Golf Trip. Family fun, fellowship, friends, just having an amazing time. Men coming together, man, enjoying each other, playing some poker, you know, talking a little smack, you know, eating good, sleeping good, and golfing good. It's a time is being had when you come out to these events like this, man. So it's just a great event, secluded area, away from everything, away from, you know, pretty much the world, man. You out here in your own little world, enjoying life.
OG, tell me how y'all started this thing, man.
Well, we started because my dad used to play golf, and my brothers used to go with my dad before I started going, because I wasn't playing golf then. So then when I started playing, then we said we just go do it every year. So yeah, like you said, we've been doing it for 26 years strong. And, you know, we have our arguments, but it's a brotherhood. We go there and we have a good time. We talk smack, a few arguments here and there, but we all come together in love, man. I mean, it's something to be look forward to it every year. And we always do it. We always do it the week after Mother's Day. So we go Mother's Day on Sunday. The following Saturday is when we go.
Okay, the week after Mother's Day. Gotcha.
Yeah, so we always take care of the mothers, and then we go on the golf trip.
Yeah. It's like I said, it's great, man. And then you go, we got people that grill, we got people that bake cakes, we got people that bake bacon. And then, you know, oh yeah, oh no, the bacon is the thing out here on this trip. If you don't know, bacon.
No, are you saying bacon? Oh, bacon. No, he's saying bacon, like baking a cake.
No, I'm bacon, like pork bacon.
Pork bacon. Oh
yes. Oh yeah.
Okay,
so,
that sounds better than a fucking grown man baking cakes. What's wrong with me baking
so yeah, the bacon is a big deal out here, man. When I tell you, I had never seen so much bacon last year when I came out here in one setting. No.
We usually get about 10 pounds of bacon.
Yeah, my wife eat bacon every morning, but
I do not eat it every morning.
Yes, hell you do.
No, I do not.
Yeah.
Okay,
my cholesterol will be through the roof.
It is.
Look here. So, but it's a great time, man. So we're having a wonderful time out here. And we got some hot stuff, some stuff that we had to go to Cooking Dad drink reviews to understand what we should be bringing on this golf trip.
Everybody drink responsible.
You won't want to take the opinion of a stranger. That type of advice is just not for you, because you're at that time of the day where you don't want to waste your money, and your plan is to throw back a shot or two. You're not necessarily an alcohol person, and picking out a brand is fairly new. If you want something to go with your burger, possibly a steak, then check out Cooking Dad's drink reviews. Remember, drink responsibly and click that subscribe too, and go with the one the crew and you trust. Cooking Dad's drink reviews.
Thank you, Cooking Dad Drink Reviews, for being a wonderful sponsor of our very first segment. All right, fellas, man, let's go ahead and let's start with Dallas, because I know I didn't give y'all an opportunity to pull the schedule up, and I don't have my book with me with all my stuff on it. So I have the Cowboys schedule up, and OG, if you would be so kind to write down these wins and losses for us, so we'll have something, to look back on after the preseason is over with. Once we go and give our true records. But
I thought we did two things. I thought we do it now. Don't we go back and review it mid-season and make any changes we want to make?
Well, we'll make our official one after we find out who's all on the team. But injuries that may happen during the training camp and preseason, and then the week before the regular season, we'll make our picks for that season, and then we'll go back in the middle of the season and then change it up. We'll make what we see fit.
Okay.
All right. So, you know what? Don't worry about it. I forgot. We can do it this way. I forgot. We're professionals over here. We can do it. We can do it all kind of ways. What was that?
What was what?
So somebody fell upstairs.
Oh.
All right. All right. So are we seeing? No, we're not seeing this. All right, I gotta change our list over. Hold on, y'all. All right, there we go. All right, so let's pull up the Cowboys schedule. All right, we're at Philly. 8:20 Thursday night, opening the season up. I got the Cowboys winning that game in Philly. I got the Cowboys winning that because I feel like, hey, man, they're going to be all pumped up on getting their rings and their banners, and they're not going to be thinking about the Cowboys. So we're going to sneak up on them and sneak attack and punch them in the mouth. And plus, we're going to have Dak back. Dak fares well against them overall, 9-4 against Philadelphia Eagles, 3-3 in Philly. So I'm going to go with the Cowboys and that one right there. They'll become home to the New York Football Giants. I don't trust Jackson Dart. I don't trust Russell Wilson. I don't trust Jameis Winston. So, Cowboys for life. All right, I got the Cowboys winning that game. Then we go on to Chicago. All right, at Chicago. 4:25 game on Fox. My birthday. We ain't losing that game either. So I got us going 3-0 so far, y'all. Cowboys are 3-0. All right. Then we come back home and we play the Green Bay Packers. We owe them. Y'all know what they did to us in the playoffs 2 years ago. Embarrassed us. We owe them. They coming into our house. I actually have us losing that game, though. I have us losing to the Green Bay Packers, unfortunately, on that day, man.
Wow.
End up score. I got the Cowboys beating Philly, man. I do. I do. We fare well against them pretty much, man. So, all All right. So we're right now 3-1. And then we go to New York again. And we play, not again, we play another New York team again. And this time it's the Jets. New coaching staff, Justin Fields at the helm. But I am going with my Cowboys to beat this New York Jets team on the road, bringing us to 4-1. And then we go on the road again the following week in Carolina, where we've been there the last 3 years. I got us winning that game, 5-1. Then we come back home against the Washington Commanders. Y'all know how I feel about the Commanders, and y'all know how I feel about how they're going to do in the following season. I got us beating the Washington Commanders. All right, at home. All right. If you notice, we are 1, 2, 3, 4 games on the road already in the first 6 games. So that's a woof. We getting it in, man. We're getting it in. All right. Then we go to Denver. I got us losing that game. Denver, for some reason, has our number. I don't know what it is, but they're one of them teams that give us a problem. I actually have us losing to Denver and then coming back home and playing Arizona on Monday night. We got some good rest in there in between that. I have us winning that game right there against Arizona, going 7-2 before our bye week. Going into our bye week. All right. Y'all see that?
7-2.
7-2. All right. We come off the bye. We go to Las Vegas. My bad, Corey. I see you backstage, big dog. We come off the bye, go to Las Vegas. I know they have a young stud in a running back over there in Ashton Genty. They have your boy over there, Geno Smith. They have the new head coach, but I still have us beating the Las Vegas Raiders, man, bringing us to 8-2. All right, the Philadelphia Eagles, they come to town. All right. They will beat us in this game right here at home. We will lose this game at home to the Philadelphia Eagles. I have us splitting and losing home and home. So we will lose that game, but we will bounce back on Thanksgiving against the Kansas City Chiefs. All right. So I got to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Then going up to Detroit right after that, a week later on Thursday night against the Detroit Lions. And I do remember what the Detroit Lions did to us last year in how they embarrassed us, how they, tried to rub it in, playing against Cooper Rush. And we saw that. So we're going to have some payback, man. We will be in Detroit, and we will be coming back with a dub in Detroit, man. So I got us winning that game in Detroit. I think the loss of their offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator is going to be a problem. We saw that.
You go beat the Chiefs. Y'all lose to the Chiefs.
Huh? Oh, we beat the Chiefs. We beat the Chiefs. All right. So then we come home to Minnesota. I don't believe in JJ McCarthy. It's a Sunday night game. So I'm not a true believer in him yet. So he had to show me before I'll believe it, man. So I have us beating Minnesota at home. Then the Chargers at home. I have us beating them. And then we go to Washington on Christmas Day. And I have us beating the Commanders on the road on Christmas Day as well on Netflix. And then losing that last game against the New York Football Giants, bringing my record to 13-4.
Wait a minute. What you going to do to the Giants? You going to lose to the Giants?
We're going to lose to the Giants. Yeah, we're going to lose to the Giants.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, we're going to lose to the Giants. We're gonna let our backup quarterback play that game because we're not really gonna need that game. So I will lose that game. All right.
13-4.
13-4.
I remember when I used to say something like that, y'all used to laugh at me. Yeah, y'all used to laugh me off the show, and I say 13-4.
You tripping?
He tripping too.
He might be a little bit, but
Yeah.
really tripping.
Yeah.
He tripping.
OG?
They go sweep us. He tripping. He tripping. This ain't the old Washington Commanders.
This ain't the old Washington Commanders, but okay. Well, look, we about to have your opportunity right here, bro, to tell me what y'all looking like. All right. So Washington Commanders. Want me to call it out for you, OG? You want to run through yourself?
I can run through it myself. We're gonna start out with the Giants. Dude.
Okay.
Going to the Packers. We ain't scared of going to Lambeau. Dude. We can stop the run. We ain't worried about the Raiders. Dude.
Okay.
Oh, then you know we're going to our second home or away from home. That would be that Corey team. That's the Falcons.
Wow.
Even if they do have Penix playing the whole season, it's just the fourth game in. They go boo him out of there. And we gonna say, dude. I think we'll go to San Diego. We'll lose to the Chargers.
LA? Y'all gonna lose to LA? Okay.
Yeah. We'll go to the Bears, even though the Bears are upset by the Hail Mary last year.
Mm-hmm.
We'll still beat them. We'll show them who the number one pick, who they should have made the number one pick. I'm glad they didn't though.
Okay. 5-1.
5-1.
Okay.
We go to your team. You know, I had a loss there, but since you disrespected me, I think I'm gonna put down a sweep for y'all too.
Wait a minute. Oh, this ain't tip for tat.
It is now.
I'm about to say hell of it ain't.
Cowboy, we going, dude.
Okay. Wow.
The next week we go to the Chiefs. We're gonna give them a good game, but I think we'll lose to the Chiefs.
Okay.
Going to Seattle, we'll beat Seattle.
7-2.
Playing the Lions at home. I'm kind of torn about this one. I think the Lions.
Y'all beat them on the road last year.
Yeah, we beat them on the road last year. I know you made them comments about offensive and defensive coordinator, but they still got the same team. And they go get some of their injured players back. I think they might get us.
Well, what's his name ain't looking good, what I'm hearing.
Who?
But I mean, we just gonna say he healthy.
Oh, the defensive team?
Yeah, they said that bad boy limping like crazy.
He'll be ready in a little bit. They still got some time.
Okay.
Who you say hurt?
Aiden Hutchinson.
Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah.
I think they'll get us.
Okay.
So
that's 2 losses.
Yeah, 2 losses. I had 3, but now
3 losses. I'm sorry, 3 losses. 3 losses.
No,
yeah.
2 losses.
You got Kansas City, Los Angeles, and Detroit right now. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're 8-3.
OG, I think you muted.
Oh, you muted, OG.
Going to Spain to go take care of them Dolphins.
Okay, 9-3.
Them Broncos coming to us. I ain't scared of them Broncos like you are. We're not going to 52-80.
Okay, 10-3. Okay.
Yeah, I ain't worried about the Vikings quarterback. They should have kept who they had.
All right, 11-3.
Them Giants, they ain't got enough to take care of us. We go beat them at home.
Oh, okay. 12-3.
We go beat the Eagles at home.
13-3.
Beat the Cowboys and lose to the Eagles.
Ooh, 13-4. Same record as me.
Yeah. Now laugh now. You won't be laughing this time. I don't hear no. I mean, y'all ain't talking no junk to me this time. Laughing me off the show, are you? Man, how years change the conversation when we talk about schedules now. My how things change.
Look, OG, I'm gonna let you have it, man. I'm gonna let you have it. Look, I don't see it, but I mean, I'm gonna let you have it, man. I can't tell you how you feel.
I can't see it with you either. These
right.
predictions.
These are predictions. That's right. These are predictions, man.
Y'all can't laugh me off like you've been trying to laugh me off in here. Be back, baby.
We back. All right, Corey. Let's see. Let's get you up here, Corey.
What's up?
All right. All right. So here we go. We have Corey's team up here. And we start off with Tampa Bay at home.
So what I'm looking at here on my schedule, I'm just trying to, be more of a realistic predictor here.
Whoa. I hate to interrupt you, but
you back home, okay.
I don't like the way you starting out this conversation.
What? I'm saying I'm being realistic.
So what you trying to say about the two that have already gone? Are you trying to say we're not realistic?
No, I've always, when I do this here, I always say the same thing. I know my team, so I try to be realistic about mine.
I just want to correct the statement, how the statement is being addressed. Continue on, sir. Sorry for the interruption.
No, you're okay. I'm just trying to, like I said, trying to be realistic for a team that we've understood for the, we know who we're talking about. All right, so this is a realistic. What are we calling these? This is not fantasy, but this is prediction. You know what I'm saying?
Prediction, yeah, this is our prediction.
All right. So with that being said, my quarterback, we only seen 3 games last year. And this team is not the same that we had. It's not the same team that we had last year. So with that being said, to start off the season, we played, like I said, at home, Tampa Bay. Now, I've said this in the past. Our focus normally is about winning the division first.
Everybody first. Yeah.
Win the division first. So I got to come out and say we got to beat Tampa Bay coming out to shoot.
Okay.
Dub at home.
All right.
Then we go away to Minnesota. All right. They lost 1 or 2, but let's say if by some stretch of the match, no, I ain't gonna go through all that. We losing 2. We losing to Minnesota.
Losing to JJ McCarthy. Okay.
We lose.
Coming off of ACL, JJ McCarthy.
We've proven that, and I'm just going with what we did last year and the year before. If you come to Atlanta or we play Atlanta, you can have no games under your belt, and we will let you win. Some kind of strange way, but I'm just going off what we've done in the past.
Okay.
All right. So we travel away also to Carolina for game 3. They've retooled, and we'll hope that, like I said, after we got slapped in the mouth, we normally will win the game after we lose to a rookie. I got a dub for Carolina.
A dub for Carolina. Okay. Yep. This next one gonna be interesting.
All right, Washington. This pick is because this is what I need. You know what I'm saying? Because it's personal with me. We took him to the woodshed, took him to the ropes, and we just couldn't knock him out. So this is get back for me. So I got to go with Doug for game 3.
Okay.
I'm sorry, game 4.
3-1. 3-1.
I need a Doug. Yes.
Okay.
Buffalo lost. I ain't gonna even.
You can talk about that one. Okay. 3-2.
Yeah.
Okay. 3-2.
San Fran with a new $286 million quarterback. By game 6. This is a away game. No, I said L. I didn't say Doug.
You taking the L? They ain't got no receivers, man.
Hey, man.
You taking the L?
What's this? 3-3?
Yeah.
4-3? I'm sorry.
1, 2, 3. I got 3-3.
Oh, okay. 3-3. Oh, wow.
Yeah. All right. Miami. I said that, I'm talking trash last time because I said, we ain't scared of Miami. I'm hoping we can get some defense to scare Tua. I got a dub on that one, James.
Okay. And he upset. He gonna be upset too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, New England. Huh?
What'd you say?
Huh?
They playing y'all playing Miami. Miami coming to y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah, Miami's home. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give me a dub for Miami. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right, game 8 against New England. Dub.
Dude. All right.
All right. He on the win streak now. Well, okay.
Coach.
Indianapolis Colts in Berlin. I don't know where to put this, but we should be able to take care of business with Indianapolis.
All right, dude.
Dub.
Okay. What's the record now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3.
6 and 3. Okay.
Respectable 6 and 3 so far. Coming back from Berlin, we're gonna be a little jet lagged because we beat Carolina one time.
And you got a bye week after that, right?
I'm not sure. Is it a bye week?
Hold on. Let me go back. I think it is.
If it's a bye week, so the reason.
Oh no, y'all bye week is week 5. You're right.
Yeah, week 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're a little jet lagged. We gave up 42 points to this kid beforehand. Though I'm hoping that we haven't, but I'm splitting with them at this point because they're a little bit better. I'm splitting with them.
Wait. You split with who?
Carolina.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
We gave up 42 points to them last year. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, this is realistic. Coming back from Berlin, you know.
Yeah.
Carolina they'll come to the house. We'll take a L.
Ooh, in your house too. God.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah. Next one, we're going away to a beat down New Orleans Saints, but like we always say, we always play each other hard. Nevertheless, we're going down to the Saints with an unknown quarterback situation with them right now. So I'm hoping we go down there and handle the business. We'll take a dub there.
Okay.
Jets. I'm hoping by this time, by game 12, the Jets are who we thought they were. And now at the same time, who's to say? I don't want to talk bad about the guy, but I just hope that we'll have the answer for their new quarterback at the Jets. You know what I'm saying? That's Kanisha's guy, but at the same time, I just hope we'll have the answer for him. So we get a dub against the Jets.
Okay.
Fields probably can't get us. All right.
Okay.
Seattle. Game 13, Seattle. New quarterback, new coach. I need a dub. Against Seattle. Gino is at the Raiders now. Who's the quarterback in Seattle?
Oh, Sam Darnold.
I'm hoping that Sam is who we thought he was, because like I said, last 6 games last year, he ended up imploding. But I need a dub at Seattle.
Okay.
All right. Once again, we're going to see the Bucks. We're playing the Bucks at home. I mean, in Tampa.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Toward the end of the season, worried about that conference championship. Championship. You say, yeah, okay.
Listen, we were worried about it last year. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Then we travel still on the road away to an Arizona team, and I'm hoping that we can match up with them a little bit, and we can kind of keep that running quarterback stagnant a little bit. Though they got Marvin Williams Jr. That's the only weapon that they got though. So I'm hoping for a dub there.
Marvin Williams.
And Marvin Williams Jr. at Arizona.
Harrison.
Oh, Harrison.
Yeah, Marvin Harrison. Yeah.
The Marvin Williams, the North Carolina basketball player.
I was like, man, I don't know what. My bad.
Harrison.
Yeah. Oh, Harrison. Let's see. December 29th, game 16. We go. Let's see. I think that's the Los Angeles Rams at the house.
That's your boy. Your boy quarterbacking.
Yeah, you don't normally go against Georgia.
Yeah.
Coming home to Georgia.
You got an L. Okay.
Yeah.
You got an L?
Yeah.
I didn't mean talking to the air, Corey.
Yes, you did, but anyway. and then we round out the last home game against New Orleans again.
Could be for the conference.
Yeah.
Division.
And like I said, we always play them hard, but then this is at home. So I got to go with the dub.
What we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 6.
11 and 6.
And honestly, that's what I need. You know what I'm saying? I'm 2 games better than I did last year. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need in order to see some improvement, in order to see a possible playoff spot. I'm hoping that in my division, 11 does it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do 13 like y'all more stacked than I. For my division, I think that should be enough.
Okay. Good stuff. 11 and 6, 13 and 4, 13 and 4 for us. All right. Let's see here. Why is this thing still showing? Remove this. All right, there we go. I don't know why that's showing like that.
And then Remus just made a good point. They got Brandon Ayuk and Ricky Pearsall. We know what Brandon Ayuk can do. Ricky got to have, as long as he ain't hurt and injured.
I thought Remus was a Pittsburgh fan.
He is, but Okay. All right, we're gonna bring on another one of our great listeners, the Christianist podcast, Kamarie White. We're gonna bring him on, man, and have him do his Baltimore Ravens schedule. And if so, man, maybe we can get Rodney Littlejohn or to come down and do his prediction for the Pittsburgh Steelers, or Remus Cromwell. We know how Remus like to do his predictions. He might have him at 17-0.
With no quarterback.
With no quarterback. So we'll check and see if we can get Roddy on. We can't get Roddy on. We'll go with Remus.
James,
right? Yeah. Oh yeah, Pee Wee for the Miami Dolphins. Pee Wee, if you would, man, would you come down to the cave down here and give us your Miami Dolphins schedule prediction? I know you're listening. Come on down, man. One at a time.
If you know how they do.
We're gonna get everybody come win. We got dub. Yeah, James, watch his language.
Yeah. All right, so let's see if we can get some other folks on here. We got 4 minutes for Kamarie. He said he'll jump on. I sent him the link, man. So I'm feeling pretty good about my picks, man. Corey, you was pretty honest. I don't want to say honest, but scared. I think I'm pretty scared about your picks.
Why is scared versus honest?
Yeah, I mean, you fearing the Carolina Panthers over there? That's correct.
No. I'm not fearing the old Carolina Panthers. What I'm fearing is 42 points is what we gave them last year. What I'm fearing is now look, they've retooled. Now they're giving this guy some stuff. They retooled.
Who do they pick up?
No, bud. He said nobody.
Nobody. Hey man, let's welcome my dog, Pee Wee James Littlejohn.
That's a bitch.
Yeah, it's a bitch, big dog.
He getting on here?
He gonna get on, man.
What you mean I'm gonna get on?
Any other time as you get on here, you won't get on.
I know, right?
Brief. Get my schedule.
Get your schedule up, man. Let me get my boy schedule up, man. All right. Let's see.
We ain't never had him come on. He couldn't buy him to come on.
I'm only here to say that we're gonna beat the Falcons. That's it.
That's the only schedule he cares about.
We're gonna go 1-16.
Y'all gonna beat the Falcons.
Falcons.
All right. Well, let's do it. Man. Let's get my guy James Littlejohn, his schedule up right here. All right, Pee Wee. You start the game. You probably start the season off in Indy.
Dub.
You writing this down, OG?
Yeah, y'all doing too much, man. I know we doing all these teams, man.
I said, we don't need to write down James.
And you come back with James Littlejohn. I don't know. You must think I take your hand or something.
Hey, look
Just
here,
right
man.
now.
Hey, what would this? I don't know who's going on with that. Look, you know, these our listeners, man. They like to change up. They what they say. So we gotta have some receipts for them too now, not just for us.
All right, I got you.
You know, Remus will say, "Nah, I ain't say that."
They coming out to shoot with a dub. Who they playing?
Super Bowl.
Colts. They playing the Colts.
Okay.
1 o'clock. Oh, there go Kamarie. All right. New England.
Dub.
At home.
Dub.
All right. Buffalo. At Buffalo. They're gonna be cold. L. All right. The New York Jets at home.
Dub.
All right. At Carolina. Are you as scared of Carolina as Corey? Dub. Okay.
What is his fear?
At home against the Los Angeles Chargers.
I don't know what to do with the Chargers. They different. They always up and down. I'm all Dub.
All right.
Dub.
At Shador Sanders.
Dub.
Okay.
Dub.
At the Atlanta Falcons.
You ain't gotta say their name.
Dub. All right. Home to the
hold on. So let's stop right there so far. This man is this where we at right now. This man is 7-1 as we speak right now. Miami.
That's correct.
7-1. 7-1. Okay, good.
Are we 7-1?
Hold on.
Yeah, we
We would have lost. We could have went undefeated again.
I'm trying to get the schedule. Where the schedule at? Oh, it's not showing. There we go. There we go. All right.
Now, if you just gonna say dub for everything, we can go ahead and let you ride.
No, I said lost to Buffalo. Look at my schedule.
All right.
None of these people are scary.
Good point.
Look,
Good point.
Indianapolis, New England, Buffalo. I said L. The Jets, the Carolina, Los Angeles, Cleveland, the Bums, and the L to Baltimore.
All right, L to Baltimore. Then Buffalo. Dub. Okay.
You play Buffalo twice?
Yeah, in the division.
Okay. All right. So you said you ain't gonna beat them.
We usually play them early and late, though.
Yeah, right. I get them out of the way.
So are you gonna beat them the second time?
Yeah. At home. In the semi heat, it's gonna still be warm in Miami.
Yeah, it's gonna be warm. They're gonna be looking in the sun.
Yeah, 1 o'clock game too.
So dub for the Buffalo second time.
All right.
Okay.
Washington Commanders in where y'all playing? Berlin, London, yonder.
Dub.
All right, Dub. Wait, Dub. Jets again.
Dub.
Pittsburgh.
No, Jets L. We don't know beat them twice.
Y'all lose to the Jets.
Yeah, we don't know. We never beat them twice.
Okay, all right. L for New York Jets, y'all.
At Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. No quarterback.
Dub. Because Aaron Rodgers will be hurt by then. This is late in the season.
That did be on the team.
Yeah, all he'll be coming back off injury.
Right.
He won't be.
All right.
Cincinnati.
Versus Cincinnati.
Had to get his old L on
Yeah,
that.
okay. At home against Tampa. Interstate rival.
Shiloh Sanders.
No, he doing. It is Shiloh.
L.
Okay.
Yeah. L.
Home to at New England. L again. L. Okay. All right. What people looking like?
You said L for New England on last game?
Yeah. We don't ever sweep our division. We beat the Jets a couple years ago. We don't ever sweep our division.
I got 11-6.
11-6.
That's about right.
Okay.
Corey, what was yours?
11-6.
Oh no, I gotta change one. I know we better than that.
Oh no. So you want to change one?
I got to. I can't be with the Falcons. Hey.
Oh no.
Fins up.
Just showing a little early shoe. They don't. What game?
The blue shoe, fool. My children gave me this. You go to heaven. What you do? You go to heaven, young man.
Lord.
Appreciate you.
Did he change the game? Did he change the game? Is that still 11-6?
Huh?
He gonna keep it at 11-6?
11. Oh yeah, he said he's staying 11-6.
Yeah.
Okay. Kamari, turn your camera to the another way. Turn it. Kamari, turn your phone to the left. There you go. Man, upside down. Okay.
Hey man, lost him.
Lost.
Hey, we're about to welcome a huge Baltimore Ravens fan, but even better than that, man, our dog Kamari White. Y'all see him in the chat line all the time. Y'all see him on the Christian podcast. Y'all about to get a live view at our guy Kamari White, the Christianist podcast.
So we're finna do the Ravens?
For the Ravens, for the Baltimore Ravens. And there you go.
Look, before we bring Kamari on, let me tell you, let me just go over, let's say, the Carolinas draft picks, because they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They had 8 picks. All right. So, just some notables, they got Jimmy Horn from Colorado, wide out, a little guy, but, a speedster. Let's see here. They're in the first pick.
They got him in the 7th round, right?
Huh? Yeah, they got him last in the 6th round. Yeah.
6th round.
Remember, all those boys didn't get, picked till later.
Yeah, he's short. That's why.
Trevor Etienne, the running back from Georgia.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cam Jackson, the defensive tackle from Georgia. Tight end, Mitchell Evans from Notre Dame. Let me see. Just some notables, Nick Skirkin from Texas A&M edge rusher. They got some new guys, what I'm saying? That, I ain't saying that they're the best, but
yeah. Okay. Let's welcome my dog Kamari White, man, to the show. What's up, my dog? Kamari, can you hear us? Can you hear us?
I think. Is he muted? Fix that sound, Kamari.
All right, we're dealing with a little technical difficulty with my guy. He'll be jumping on soon. The Kamari White.
What about now? What about now?
There you go.
Great. There it is. Welcome to the show, big homie.
All right. What's up, y'all? What's up, the crew and you, man? I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all make my Wednesdays and Sundays excellent. I want y'all to know that, man.
Man, we appreciate
that, Kamari. What's happening, man? What's happening?
It's gonna be real interesting right here.
All right, so Kamari,
man, it's you, man. It's you. Oh, gee, you the highlight of the show, man. I just want to let you know that, man. Corey, he okay.
I tell you, Corey likes to agree too much.
So Kamari, are you ready to make your picks, big dog? You ready to make your picks, Kamari?
Yes, I am. You got the schedule?
Yes, sir. I got the schedule for you, man. Let me go ahead and pull this up.
Yep, you got the schedule?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I feel like it's delayed, man. So it looks
You got
like
a
it's like a
super
5-second delay.
You got a super delay.
All right, let's see what it's looking like. There we go. Can y'all see that? I'm gonna read these things out to you, Kamari. All right. At Buffalo, Sunday night.
Sunday night at Buffalo.
We want revenge. That's a W.
That's a dub. All right.
What they playing at?
At Buffalo.
At Buffalo.
Okay. Home to the Cleveland Browns and Shador Sanders.
We're gonna welcome Shador Sanders to the league. That's a dub.
That's a dub. Okay. All right. Home on Monday night to the Detroit Lions.
W.
Okay. On the road the following week at Kansas City.
They coming out the blocks.
Coming out the block, swinging.
That's an L.
Okay. All right. All right.
That's a
You
L.
come back home to face the Houston Texans, who've y'all seen twice in the playoffs the last 2 years.
W.
All right. All right.
Hey man, you got me waiting like 5 seconds to say dub every time. Come on.
You say you got to delay. Give him a break, man.
Yeah, you got to delay.
Yeah, it's a long delay.
Yeah.
It's a long delay.
The Los Angeles Rams. I think they gave y'all an L last year. Do you want the revenge in that game? Los Angeles Rams.
What you talking about? Week 12, we won that game. It's gonna be a W.
W.
Okay. All right. Y'all have a early bye week. Week 7, you have a bye week. Y'all come back at home against the Ben Johnson-led Chicago Bears.
W.
All right. You go on the road Thursday night. You got a short week. You got a Thursday night game against Miami on the road in Miami.
W. Sorry, Chuck. Sorry, James.
W.
He said it too.
All right. You go on the road again. This time you go on to Minnesota. 1 o'clock game.
L.
L to Minnesota.
To JJ McCarthy?
Okay. G try to get people to change their minds.
All right. So you got 3 road games at Cleveland. Does Shador get some payback?
I like how y'all saying that Shador gonna be playing by now.
I got him starting.
They're gonna figure it out. That's an L for us.
Ooh. All right. Home to the New York Football Jets.
That's a W.
All right. All right. Home to the Cincinnati Bengals. This the late Cincinnati Bengals.
W.
All right. Home to the Pittsburgh Steelers. And no quarterback.
Dang, they got 3 home games in a row.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No quarterback, W.
W.
All right. At Cincinnati. So you played Cincinnati twice in 3 weeks. At Cincinnati this time, though.
W.
Ooh, the sweep. The sweep. So he's sweeping the Browns. No, he's sweeping the Cincinnati Bengals, but not the Browns. Interesting.
Man,
Okay.
12 right now.
All right. Home to New England.
Come on, man. W. Did they figure something out new?
At Green Bay.
At Green Bay, and this is when? This is December.
This is the second to last game.
Yeah.
All right. And then at Pittsburgh.
What did he say?
Green Bay.
He said loss.
Lost to Green Bay. Okay.
What's the last one? What's the last game?
At
Steelers.
Pittsburgh.
At what, Pittsburgh?
Yes.
L.
L.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Man, this man 12 and
19,
12 and 4.
13 and 4.
I got 12 and 5. I got 12 and 5. 12 and 5.
12 and 5. Okay. 12 and 5. 12 and 5 for the Baltimore Ravens from our dog. Yes, the Christmas podcast. Kamari White. I love it. I love it. James Littlejohn said he's changing his to 12 and 5 too. He said he's beating Baltimore.
Beating who?
Hey, Kamari, did you say a dub for Kansas City or a win?
Kansas City said a loss.
L. He said L for Kansas City.
L for Kansas City, yeah.
Denise said she disagreed with you. She think that y'all can take, she think that y'all can take Kansas City.
All right.
Okay.
James, what James say?
He want to change it to 12 and 5.
Right? We play Kansas City.
Yeah, he said they're beating Baltimore.
Beating Baltimore.
Yeah. So he changed it to 12 and 5.
I'm putting a W for that and 12 and 5.
All right. So Kamari, while we got you on here, bro.
He said he had to change his because he wanted to be 11 and 6 like me.
While we got you on here, man, tell us a little bit about your podcast, man, the Christian Podcast, and where can we find you at?
So if y'all ever want to just have some good Christian conversation from your normal day-to-day people, that's just like yourselves, you just here trying to find Christ and you're trying to understand how life works according to the Bible that that we're supposed to live by. Just come on over to YouTube. We're the Christianist Podcast. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music. You can check us out there. Come to IG. Our page is our pod page.
Love it. Love it. Let me ask one more question, man. What inspired y'all? What got y'all into the podcast game?
We started podcasting in 2018. It was just something cool. So I used to follow this guy. His name was Comeback Jack. He was a hip hop attorney, and I thought it was cool. He's just sitting there and pretty much with his mic in his face. I'm in my studio now, so he's got a mic in his face. He's just talking the whole show, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. You kicking it with your friends, having a conversation. So I figured, I'm like, you know what? I love my wife. What about me and my wife just sit up here and talk and have conversations? So we started off as his or her podcast. And after his or her, we switched to Live with Aston Kamari. And after a great calling from God, we just led our way to the Christianist Podcast, and we've been here since then. And I just want to say something. Corey and Miss Davis, y'all chemistry and sports talk is awesome. And I feel like y'all need to do something on the side.
Did you hear that, Corey?
I did not. I just said you need to switch it on the side.
Say it again, Kamari, for him.
Good thing Kanisha there with you.
All right.
Corey,
yeah,
you and Miss Davis, y'all great. Y'all are great together when it comes to sports talk, man. Y'all are entertaining. Y'all knowledge is like above normal. The IQ y'all have in sports is awesome. Y'all will make a great Atlanta sports show.
But she don't like the fact. She just pay for it.
He's not saying it had to be about the Falcons. He's just saying a sports show.
A sports show, period.
Yeah. He didn't say she had to like the Falcons.
Yeah, a sports show.
This dude here.
It would be.
He thinks it's all about the Falcons.
I agree with him, man.
I never seen co-hosts that agree on the same team.
Yeah, they don't. We don't. I'm sure don't. You want in?
But y'all might not agree on the same team, but y'all kind of support each other's team. Sort of, kind of.
He don't support my team.
Oh, he don't?
No, I support his teams. He don't support my teams.
That's not true.
That is true. Even Galen agreed with me.
Because Galen always.
Miss Davis, he do a better job of supporting your team than G does with Chuck.
And she does support your team. Remember, I used to always get on you about you putting your team down. She tried to come back with some positive comments about Atlanta. You be all over.
I'm just trying to keep it real. And, now listen, we have a great time at the games. Look, in the game, she is definitely there. She's definitely arguing. She's definitely putting forth. Now, let me tell you something. But then she'll come and say something like, I can't wait to Buffalo get here. I love Josh Allen.
I do love Josh Allen.
You know what I'm saying?
I love Buffalo.
Look, she let the whole. She said, "No, start naming the whole Buffalo team." She might just get a jersey.
No, I'm not getting no jersey.
Good. You think Kamaria gave us? See what I'm talking about, Kamaria? No.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Kamaria, brother, I appreciate you. I appreciate you jumping on and giving us your prediction. And we'll bring you back on when the season starts, what was about to start, so you can give another prediction. And we're gonna hold you to that prediction for the season. So we got this written down, but we'll let everything play itself out after preseason, after training camp, mini camp. There's some possible injuries. People change their games, schedule up. So we'll bring you back on and let you put your real record on paper. But we thank you, brother. We thank you. We love you, man. We appreciate all your support.
Indeed.
Appreciate it, Kamari. Thanks for coming on, man.
Hey, God bless you. I love y'all too, man. Y'all have a great one.
Yes, sir, bro.
Yeah, man.
Make sure y'all go check my dog out, the Christianist Podcast, on all your podcast platforms, everywhere, every Tuesday. A great show, the Christianist Podcast.
Right.
All right.
You doing anybody else? Same trying to hit it again.
I'm trying to. Roddy ain't came down, so Roddy ain't coming on.
Let's do this here. Since I got my
Kanisha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do Kanisha, man. After the break, let's do Kanisha in the second segment.
Yeah. Everybody drink responsible.
You won't want to take the opinion of a stranger. That type of advice is just not for you, because you're at that time of the day where you don't want to waste your money, and your plan is to throw back a shot or two. You're not necessarily an alcohol person, and picking out a brand is fairly new. If you want something to go with your burger, possibly a steak, then check out Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews. Remember, drink responsibly and click that subscribe too, and go with the one the crew and you trust. Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews.
Thank you, Cooking Dad Drink Reviews, for being a wonderful sponsor of our second segment, man. All right, so we said we're going to jump into the Cleveland Browns picks right now. I like this, man. We got AFC picks in. We got AFC North teams out here representing. Let's go, man. Let's see if we can get picked from none other than Kanisha Davis.
She don't want to show her favor.
I'm here.
Hi. Hey.
Right.
All right.
I'll do it for you. Want me to do it? Oh, you got it, G.
You can do it. You got it over there?
Yeah, I got it right here. All right. Coming out the blocks. Let's see. At Cleveland, Ohio, Huntington Bank Fields. They're gonna play the Los Angeles Rams. What you got, baby?
What are you playing for?
Yeah, it said Rams. Is that what y'all seeing? The same thing I'm saying?
Rams is August the 23rd. That's preseason.
Oh, it's a I'm sorry, preseason game. My bad. Okay.
I done put this down. He come with some Rams.
Okay, so that's the last game. So September 7th.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. So they play the Bengals.
Where? At home? We got it.
It's at Cleveland. Yeah, Bengals.
We got it.
She said Doug for Doug.
All
right. Next another home game. They play. I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Oh, it's the same thing. I'm sorry.
No, we're going to the Ravens.
Yep, they play at the Ravens.
That's an L.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Next game, Packers.
What are you doing?
Am I not doing it right? Green Bay.
Packers in the next game.
Why do they have those on the same day? Oh, you put up the tailgate. Okay.
Oh, the tailgate with it too. Yeah. So the Packers.
At home.
Yeah.
They got 3 home games out of the block.
Nah, they go to Baltimore.
I don't even know who's quarterback gonna be in week 3. I think Green Bay beat us. I say L.
She said L for Green Bay.
Starting out 1-2. All right.
Next one at Detroit, September 28th at Detroit.
I say L.
1-3. Oh man.
Yeah, it ain't looking good, huh?
Ain't looking
All
good.
right. Then they head down to Pittsburgh.
No, Minnesota.
Huh?
Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota.
Home to Minnesota. Well, actually, that's not a home game. That's in London or somewhere. They play out the country.
Oh, that one's not showing up here on his list. I will win that London game.
Said London.
Against London's against who?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Okay. Make sure y'all go win that one. All right.
Yeah, we'll pull that out somehow.
All right.
All right. Not Pittsburgh. At Pittsburgh.
So now Pittsburgh. Okay.
I think we got it.
Good.
Okay.
Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Next one, they play the Browns.
Well, how we gonna play the Browns?
Miami.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. I'm guaranteed to dub if we play ourselves. It will be Miami.
Good.
Anybody worry about Miami?
All right, next one, New England.
Yeah, at New England.
At New England, I'm gonna give us a W.
Duh.
I'm gonna be optimistic now. I definitely got us at a W against the Jets.
Okay, that's no question about that one. Okay.
I mean, I just believe we got it.
All right.
Baltimore.
This one is in Cleveland.
At home. Yeah.
We got it.
Dude.
We'll split with the Ravens.
Okay. At Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
We don't travel west well. I think that's gonna be an L. I don't know what be going on when they travel west.
Okay.
I don't know what happened. Like they can't get the time zone right or something. I don't know.
Okay.
That's what it was last year. It's the time zone.
Time zone. All right.
We did it. Against the 49ers, I think that's an L.
Well, last time y'all played it, y'all beat the brakes off of.
Oh wait, no, that's in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Oh no, we got a chance at home. Okay, no, I'm gonna switch that to that. Yeah.
Dude.
All right. Babe, your list is really wonky. I can't figure out.
At home, Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Oh, we got that one.
Dude.
All right.
And next, Chicago.
At Chicago.
In Chicago, mid-December.
Mid-December.
What's going on in Chicago? What are they doing right now?
They got new head coach Ben Johnson from Detroit, first year head coach.
Yeah, I just have no faith in them. W, we got that.
All right.
L against Buffalo.
All right. Home against Pittsburgh.
We got that.
You finish off in Cincinnati.
That depends whether or not if Cincinnati got a chance and they need to beat us to win, they might pull it out. But otherwise, I'm gonna give us a W.
So you gonna start the season know what to do?
Actually, no. I'm gonna give us an L against last game of the season in Cincinnati. I'm gonna give them the W.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. Let's see what we're looking like.
9 wins.
You got 9? Why I got 11?
How you get 11?
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I got 11.
6, 7. Yeah. No, you're right. It
11.
is.
I'm sorry.
Okay, 11 it is.
11 and 6.
11 and 6. Well, look, hey, this is what it's about. Look, this is how confident we all are before the season starts. This is how
confident y'all are in Kamari.
I mean, you had 11 and 6.
Huh?
You had 11 and 6. Yeah.
I'm saying 11 is honest. 13.
So why you saying? You saying
2 games?
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Look,
a lot of teams don't get it.
Look, James got 12 and 5 for his. Like people feel confident right now. like you like what you've done in the off season. You're pumped up. Look, last season was last season. Now you said confident or delusional. What?
No, wait. I got a question because so your 11 is honest, and my 11 is confidence.
I didn't say that. I'm talking about them.
Oh, so our 13 is out this world. What you trying to
I
say?
was 13. Well, we do when these jokers bring up 13, something just happened with 13. I don't know what it is. Has anybody reached 13
yet? No.
I think you came the closest with 12, right? 12 and 6.
It's the first time for everything, man. First time for everything.
Yeah, you're right.
Remus said 11 is honest. 11 is honest.
Remus, 11 is honest for who? What are you trying to say, Remus? You
Right.
trying to say we all should be 11?
No.
You're just trying to say Corey and Keisha is.
And I think it's fair because I think the OG and myself feel a lot more confident about our team than you probably do about your Falcons. And Khadijah does about her, or Browns. So I can understand that.
I mean, I have the utmost confidence in my defense. I just need to see what my offense is going to do.
Right.
I guess whenever y'all do y'all list, good.
You hear L's in there.
I have a strong defense and I see a team that I know has a weak offense, I'm going to give my team W every time because even if my offense doesn't put up a lot of points, we're still in a good position.
That's fair. That's fair.
Kanisha, has that defensive tackle signed yet, the rookie?
I believe I got the notification that Graham signed. Let's see.
No, okay, because I know he was holding out, right?
What was he holding out for?
He signed. He got a contract. His contract was free.
I know. I think the one in Kansas City was holding out too. Shamar Stewart. I think he was holding out as well.
See, I'm the direct opposite.
I believe he was one of them.
I'm the direct opposite of Kanisha. Kanisha talking about her defense. I'm talking about my offense. I know my quarterback can pull them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't believe me, ask Chicago and ask Atlanta.
I feel. What do y'all feel about Purdy getting that 265?
I'm happy for him.
They said that usually comes if you win more than one playoff game.
And then when he's had a winning record when he's played. I mean, he's been a winner on that squad, man. So, for him to come from Mr. Irrelevant to 265 million, man, that says something in a 4-year period.
Yeah, me and my brother talking about it. We said his first paycheck gonna be more than he done made in his career so far.
Whole career. Wow. Yeah. How crazy is that?
Yeah. So I'm excited for him, man. That's good. I think he deserves it. I think he worked his butt off. He's beat everybody out over there. Nobody expected him to be that, and he defeated the odds. So
who's the backup quarterback there?
I don't even know who the backup is over there.
I'm about to say, right. You know what's crazy though? When OG
that tell you how good you've been though when you don't know who the backup is.
You know who the backup is.
We don't know about their team. That's what they say.
It said Purdy done made $2.7 million in his career.
Mm-hmm. And he gonna make $3 million in the first game.
That man done made $2.7 million.
Oh, he said Josh Dobbs is the back.
Okay.
Did he go
Appreciate
there?
that, Reem.
I thought he got cut. I thought Josh got cut. Who was the quarterback that was what was y'all? Oh, Ritter. Ritter was y'all backup.
Yeah, he was at the Raiders for 10 days. Man.
Yeah. I think Ritter got picked up by somebody again.
Who?
Let me see. Desmond Ritter. Let me see where he is now.
Did he?
I think I remember.
Since we played him at the Raiders, he
got cut. He got cut, and then somebody picked him up, I thought. Desmond now is Raiders.
He's still at the Raiders? Okay.
Yeah.
No, he just signed that 10-day deal. That don't mean he's still on the squad, though, right?
I mean, for right now, yeah.
So they got to put him on as a Raider?
Yeah, he is right now. And that may change once after preseason. He may not make it out of there. But yeah, Yeah. So, okay, good stuff, man. Good stuff. All right, so let's jump into the WNBA, which got started up this past weekend. Well, yesterday, in our first game.
Actually, started Friday. The first big games was yesterday.
Yeah, 90-man roster. 90-man roster right now. Let's agree with. So, OG, I'll let you take the reins on this, man. I know that you said it started Friday. Who played Friday night?
Friday here. Atlanta played Washington. Minnesota played Dallas, and the LA Sparks played Golden State.
Oh, yeah. So I know the Sparks blew the Valkyries out. And I think Kelsey Plum went for like 42, I think it was, right?
She the new it girl up there now.
Yeah, she had a good game. Let's see how many points she had. She had 37.
37? Okay, 37.
Yeah. So I'm saying she their number one scorer now. Is that right?
Yeah, because I think what's the young lady name that got hurt last year? She ain't come back yet. The tall blonde. I can't remember her name. But she could be the scorer.
Yeah. Okay. All right. How did the Dallas Wings do against Minnesota?
Minnesota won.
Lynx. Did they play Lynx? You said?
Yeah, man. Yeah, 99-84.
Dallas.
They paid you Becker's first game.
First game. How did she play?
Let's see how many points she had. She had 10 points.
10 points. Okay. 10 points. 10 points. All right. How did Brittany Griner do in her debut with the Atlanta Dream?
I was just about to say, Griner did 22 points. Yeah, 22 buckets. Not too bad for an opener, though. We didn't get the dub. Like I said, I see them looking pretty decent later on in the season. They just got to get some gelling going on because it's a totally different team. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, at least Alicia Gray was the point leader for them, 25 points from.
Yeah.
They got two South Carolina players on that team too. Let that be known.
How about play? I saw a couple highlights.
Yeah, 7 points.
All right. How about Ryan Howard? Did she play?
Ryan Howard had 11 points.
Okay. They got a team full of names. They just need their coach to bring them together as a team, as a unit. And they can make some noise. They got some good names on that team.
Y'all need to go check them out.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go check out a couple games, man. I know they will be at State Farm against the Fever when they come. I did see that.
Here we go with that again.
Did see that. Saturday game. Talking about those games, I know we had some big games on Saturday, like you said, OG.
Yeah, my Liberty got beat by my Aces got beat by the Liberty. Beat by the Liberty. The Aces somebody else is gonna have to score. Besides Asia Wilson. Asia Wilson had 31 points, 16 rebounds. So somebody else gonna have to score. The next person who heard was Jackie Young.
Yeah.
Jewel, who came to take Kelsey Plum place, only had 5 points. So
she had a bad shooting night. She was like 3 for 16 or something like that.
Yeah, so yeah, they're gonna have to step it up. You know, they're already predicting that the Liberty going back to back, which the Liberty actually stole the game last year. I'm just glad they're going 7 this year.
Look, let me tell y'all something funny. When Kenesha was trying to get some Asia Wilson shoes, she had them in her inbox. They sold in her cart. They sold out while they were in the cart.
Well, I'm trying to put in my card number.
Trying to put it. You gotta be fast. You gotta be fast, and she couldn't get that.
Yeah, I think that's great. Those shoes sold that fast though.
So if anybody has any hookups on some on Asia's shoe in a size 7.5, let me know.
So look, that's crazy. So you got your shoes. You got the shoes in the cart. Trying to check out, looking at your card. Look, and she can't see, and while she's doing that, somebody else get that 7.5.
In your card, it should be yours for a certain amount of time. It should be yours. Like you should have a certain time here to check out. Like that was so unfair.
They should not be able. They should not be able to come in your car and take your shoes. You right.
I know.
You right.
Hey, you ever been on a website and then something go oops like we
yes.
All
right. That other game they had on Saturday night, OG. The what was the Fever in the Sky?
There's Fever in the Sky. Yeah, the Fever blew the Sky out, beat them 93-58.
I watched that game.
But there was a little heated issue in that game, though. At one point,
do you think that? So I didn't see it when it happened. I just saw a couple clips later on. Do y'all think that was just something that was overblown, or did Angel overreact to the foul?
I think it's just a build up between those two.
Okay.
She did foul her, but she did give a little extra shove. She being Caitlin Clark, and Angel Wilson. Angel Reese did not hit. She didn't hit the floor that hard, but I guess it's just the fact that hard foul came from Caitlin Clark, so she got up going at her, and I thought it's kind of crazy. Aaliyah Boston actually shoved Caitlin Clark out the way.
Hey, listen. And
Look, you got to wait. Let me handle this.
She had one arm on Angel Reese and then pushed Caitlin Clark over here. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's just the build up of everything that's been going on and it was kind of a hard foul, but it wasn't. And I guess the flagrant, they call it the flagrant because the extra shove that she did with the other hand. So she fouled with her right hand, but she shoved it with her left. So yeah. I think that, but it was a little heated, but I don't think anything else happened in that game. I kind of stopped watching because it started to be a blowout. So
it started to be a blowout. And I think, like you said, it was the drama that's built up by the media between Angel Reese and Caitlin, and then the fact that they was getting their butt handed to them too. Added to the frustration of it all. And only thing I didn't like about it, I loved the way they played the second half that I saw. I didn't like the fact that they left those players in the game while they were up 28, 30 points to get triple doubles and to get the scoring record. Well, to move up to third place for DeWanna Bonner. It's game one. Like, you will break the record in the next game. It's like there's no need for you to break the record right now.
What kind of record did you break?
Right then, huh?
Bonner got you.
And not even the record. Moving to third place.
She only had 7 points.
Right. So she moved in third place all time in scoring points.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like you said, it's the first game. So
first game.
Your stars in there to do that, and somebody mess around and twist the ankle while you up by 30 points, and how you go?
Yeah, I didn't like that. I thought that was unnecessary. That's what
we did too, though.
Well,
we ain't talking about NBA, but
they did the same thing for Bronny. It's a Bronny situation. They wanted to get it out the way early. Then at the same time, my man, are you finished?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't see it that way because they wanted to get it out the way early, get them 7 points, let her become number 3 or all time or whatever. But then at the same time, Caitlin was on verge of getting a triple double. It's the first home game. They were trying, they had a whole lot of stars there to watch the game. You give them what they asked for, you know what I'm saying? So they had them in there a little bit longer, true, but I don't see nothing wrong.
There's nothing wrong with that.
They did have, I guess, even scoring across the board. They had Caitlin had 20, Mitchell had 15, Howard had 15, and Wilson had 19.
My wife want to add something.
Okay. So as far as the whole Caitlin Clark Angel Reese situation, I think it was a little bit of both. I do think Angel overreacted a tad bit, but I think that there's a part of the conversation that is missing because I think it's more than just the media hype. I don't know if you guys have paid attention, but other fans who are in attendance, melanated people, are saying that there is a serious issue with the WNBA failing to protect their players in the sense that specifically in Indiana Stadium, and directly towards Angel Reese, there are loud chants of racially insensitive comments and fans actually making monkey sounds at this girl. Like, she's at work, she's trying to do her job. And I think, you know, as a professional athlete, like there's a certain level of, you know, dust it off your shoulder you just kind of have to take when it comes to, you know, trash talk with the fans and stuff like that's a part of it. But when this is now, we're going into the second year of those specific fans racially berating this girl. Yeah, she's going to be on edge when she walks into that stadium. And the fact that nobody in the WNBA is doing anything to stop this or to protect the players, it's really troublesome. And there are some people who are like season ticket holders who are speaking out and saying, okay, enough is enough. Like, y'all got to do something about this because it's affecting the game. And we're here to see the game. And you guys are letting some of these fans go far too far. And it's going unchecked. And it's creating a hostile environment. So, you know, I don't know because I wasn't there. I don't know if that truly played a part. But what I can say is, with her being a young Black woman and dealing with that kind of pressure and those kind of comments, I could see how her attitude could be a little extra. I could see how she could be a little on edge if that's actually what's going on. So that's just my little take on that. And I really hope that the WNBA does something about it, because let the rivalry be a rivalry, but what we can't stand for is the fans turning it into this extra level of, you know, racism and whatever other tomfoolery they have going on. It's too much.
Then I'd like to add, remember last year, and I'm looking at it right now, you remember there was 2 games when they played against, I think they played 4 times against each other. And one game was when, you know, Angel hit across the head, and then you had the other girl, remember, that hit her in the back. I mean, it's just, like I said, this may go on the rest of their careers, but, you know, when that happened last year, you know, you don't want to make it seem like anyone is a victim, but it's just hard playing. They playing basketball against each other. They've gone against each other for years at this point now.
The foul was a foul. I don't think anybody.
But it was a take foul.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She had to, you know, she wasn't just gonna give her a free layup. So it was a take foul. But
I mean, she didn't punch the girl or anything, and I don't think anybody is arguing that. I think in the moment it was what it was. I think after it happened, I think the media and everybody else is making it a bigger issue than what it was. Yeah. It was something that happened on the court, and then it was over. It just is what it is.
The one thing I will say I did like was when AB came over there and showed up, it's like reel your attitude back in now, because I'm not a little girl, you know. It's like she just barely, like, she gave a little check, and then Reese looked at her like, oh, I want her.
Yeah. That was it. She not you. Not you.
Not you.
Yeah.
And she like, get up, move over there. But
yeah.
You know.
And just to go back to what Kanisha was saying on the racial slurs that were being said in Indiana, unfortunately Indiana is known for that.
Yeah.
They have even on the NBA side of it all, Indiana and Utah are one of the worst stadiums to be in for players. I think the players have been spit on in Indiana by fans. They've a lot of racial slurs, even to their own players. Reggie Miller had the N-word spray painted on his house in Indiana while he played there. So it's really bad in Indiana, unfortunately. And I think they need to do what LeBron James does: point them out. If you do hear these racial slurs being said, point them out, man, and get these people kicked out and banned from the stadium, you know, for
Russell
life.
Wilson did the same thing in Utah.
Russell Wilson does this. Russell Westbrook does the same thing. Get these people out, and I think the fans have to be, you know, step up to them, like, it was this one right here. You point them out, man. Start pointing these people out, and it'll stop, at least on the court or you know, at the game. It'll stop right there. But don't try to hold it all in. Don't try to, you know, brush it off your shoulder. Deal with it then. Point them out. Call security. Get them out of the game. and that's where it starts at. And the WNBA security has to do that. They do it in the NBA. There's no reason why they shouldn't be doing it in the WNBA.
Right.
So
yeah, I agree too. But they can't turn. I know we're expecting fans to point out who's doing it and expect Angel Reese to point out what they're doing, but the WNBA can't turn a blind eye to it either.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna have to do something about it too. If you know this is going on, when this young lady comes to Indiana and play, and I'm not sure if it's just happening to her, but it's happening to other players or not, then you need to take a look to that. If it means you got to have extra security in there to find these people and kick them out, don't let them come back to any WNBA games, then that's what you need to do. But like you say, you shouldn't have to go in there. It's all right to go into a hostile environment where the cheering is going on and all this kind of stuff. But when you start throwing out these slurs, then that takes it to a different level.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And I know they fear because if you hearing these racial slurs, it's probably somebody who's paid a little bit of money to sit closer, floor seat, somebody. So now they may be a little, we're just getting our viewership up. Do we want to, get rid of these people who have spent all this money? Yeah, because guess what? Somebody else is spending their money to sit there and not say those racial slurs, man. So there's money to go around.
What does that say about the character of this league? If you want to put money
over the people,
over the way people behave, then what does that say about the character of the league?
Great point.
You need to go ahead and take care of this.
Yeah, that's America too, though.
That is. Hey, man, I think we can end on that note right there. Man. Episode 86 in the books. Great episode, man. We appreciate everybody out there for rocking with us. I like what we've talked about. I like the game picks. I like the schedule picks. This is what it's about.
Before we leave, we won't have a show before I'm able to say this, but I want to wish my wife, Kanisha Davis, a happy anniversary. We are celebrating. How many years? We've been together a long time.
Years, man.
How many years?
Married 14,
together 21, married 14 wonderful years on the 20th in 2 days. Normally, I'll try my best to get out there, but it happens to, the Negro Golf Challenge, or is it challenge? It would happen. OG, he laughing at me last year. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be there. What's happening doing this? But yes, our 14-year anniversary is in 2 days, and I know I won't be seeing y'all until 2 days, but at the same time, happy anniversary!
Congratulations!
Happy anniversary, family! But that's awesome. I love it. Black love. It's a beautiful thing, man. It gives me and my wife something to look forward to, and then looking at OG and his wife.
How long you been together with your OG?
He's 29 this year.
Trying to get there.
I said, "Oh, sucks, man. She's not a David."
She's not a David.
Hey, man, we appreciate each and every one of y'all out there. My dog, Kamari White, man, thank you for coming on and giving us your picks. My dog, Remus Cromwell, he says Steelers 10-7 again.
Wait a minute, hold up. What happened to Rodney? When he supposed to do his?
Yeah, Roddy's supposed to do his, man. Roddy didn't come down.
He's probably outside somewhere.
Yeah. Oh. You know Kamari said 29 years is dope. That's dope. All right. My dad, Larry Wright. My dog, James Little John. My dog, Q. Make sure y'all check my guy, Kamari White, him and his wife, the Christians podcast as well. My nephew, NF Skull. He's graduating this week, y'all. He's graduating this week from high school. He will be attending Georgia Perimeter, studying electrical engineering, man. So I'm extremely proud of you, man. I'm extremely proud of you.
Nice. I keep forgetting you're a high schooler, man. That's what's up, man.
My cousin, Phil Harris, the hot dog, anybody else that may have been out there, charge to my eyes, not my heart. We love y'all. Remember to keep your head on swivel and keep God first. Hey, I'm gonna have my pass on here once the season starts.
Have you figured out what game you taking it to?
We're going to the Arizona game, the Monday night game in Dallas, right before our bye week. So I'm gonna bring him on after so he can tell his, it'll be his first game. So
he's a Cowboy fan.
He's going to be a Cowboy fan. I'm going to. He's going to.
Well,
He's going to talk about that experience.
He don't like anybody now.
He's like, I don't have any allegiance to the Falcons, so
I'm gonna have to.
The Cowboy fan. Why not? They're America's team.
If Arizona should happen to beat the Cowboys, I'm going to be on my best behavior because y'all know how I do. I do Cowboys get beat. I had to be on my best behavior for this, y'all.
Hey, we're gonna have to let. Hey, he ain't gonna be a pastor when he come on the show. Just let him know that it got nothing to do with Jesus. OG said it first. He said, "Look, he trying to hold it in. We ain't holding it in."
So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it. Hey, fellas, we gotta talk about our next tailgate. I know the Commanders are coming. I don't know if OG want to do it that week or Miami Dolphins week. We'll talk about it, man. Everybody's been asking if we'll do another one.
Okay.
We'll talk about it.
All right. Wow. There
we go, man. Episode 86 in the books, baby. We love y'all. We'll see y'all on Wednesday. We are
He said, I ain't gonna marry you with y'all at 5 in the morning.